Okay, we've done quite a few of these. We haven't done this pattern yet. This is a different one. Let's see if we can go and make it look really nice. Okay, let's see what this is. It is an envelope. Yeah, I've turned it inside out with the nice pattern. So I'll just show you the pattern up close. Really stroboscopic, really nice. So we're going to use this as our master copy. Yeah, that's come up a real treat. The colour in that and the shapes, that really looks nice. I do think we could do a better job of it. Or maybe we could, I don't know, I like it. I just don't want to have to, we're going to use this as our master now. So I'm just going to put it at 100. Yeah, this really nice envelope pattern. They're like a security pattern. They're designed to prevent people from seeing what's in your envelope. I think that's the upshot of it is. Yeah, that's come up looking quite nice already. Still not quite there yet. I'm really missing a lost partner, folks. His name is Luigi, and I'm really missing him severely. I'm really lonely without him, and I'm trying to get this work of mine to go to air on the 6 o'clock news in order to get in touch to find where this person is, this lost partner. And it's really difficult. And I'm finding I'm having troubles financially, and I just don't know how much further I can push this campaign without going absolutely into financial stress. And I just get the feeling the TV channels don't really care. They don't give a shit. They don't fucking care about my predicament, and I am a person with a disability or disabilities. So basically, I struggle to keep on top of my game financially because you don't earn much being on the disability support pension and working in disabled employment because you don't. It's not a fucking cash mine, that's for sure. It's a fucking pittance. And if you've got a talent and you want your talent to shine, it's difficult to climb the ladder of success when it seems everyone else is trying to push you down. The people of The people who are ableist don't care about how talented a person with a disability might be. But basically they don't care, and they just, you can't pay for things as much being disabled. And it's a real pain in the arse dealing with being disabled. Having a cord around your neck when you're a baby and coming out feet first and having the oxygen sucked out of your fucking lungs. I mean, seriously, that's really deadly, and I could have died. But basically, I'm left with this fucking brain damage. And I've been diagnosed with something else as well that's got me on the disability pension, and this other stuff that I'm talking about, the brain damage, wasn't known, wasn't diagnosed as a baby or as a child. And so it seems to me I'm the only one who knows that I've had brain damage at birth. No, I like this pattern, but I don't know if it's going to look any good. I do think this looks really interesting. I don't like that void with my hand there. I don't know what to do with this one, folks. But it's really hard living financially and trying to show the world that you're more than just the sum total of your disability. It's really difficult trying to do that. And you don't have much money, you don't have support. My dad and my brother are assholes who hate me and my art. So I have to prove to them that I'm somebody as well. And I can't get in touch with Luigi, my partner, until I go to air on television. So I'm trying my best as a disabled person to try and pull out all the stops as much as I can. But there's only so much I can do, before I go under. So it's a struggle, folks. It's fucking struggle street. I do wonder which one I like. I like the pattern overall, but I do like this one better. I don't like the handprint there. I just can't get the sweet spot of this design. I better get back on the photocopier before I lose my settings. But it's really difficult trying to make ends meet when you're not rich and you're not got much help for your work. Now that looks really, I don't like this version that much. I wonder if we're going to use maybe one of these as our next generation of master copy. That'll get even more colourful and psychedelic. But I'm really longing to get in touch with this person, and I really need to find him. I want to be recognised as an artist. I want to earn money as with this, so I can get off Centrelink, so I don't end up being a taxpayer's nightmare. Because it's not good being on. It'd be good to, if you can, to not have to go on Social Security. But if I wasn't for the likes of Centrelink, who have done a good job at managing my condition, or should I say my payments, well, I'd be on the street, folks. I'd be a fucking street beggar. Because if it wasn't for Centrelink, that's it. I'd be on the street, and that's not good. So, hands up, thumbs up to Centrelink. I do wish, Centrelink, I could repay you all the money you've given to me over the years, over the nearly 2 decades, for helping me out. I'd like to pay you back, but unfortunately I'm not in that situation, folks, and Centrelink. So thanks, Centrelink, for your help. And they try their best to do a good job, folks. They get abused a lot. It's a hard job to be a Centrelink worker, but I really take my hats off to them because they've helped me. And I want to acknowledge their assistance with me. I'm just going to try and trace a line as to where I'm going to make this happen, folks. I don't know if I like this particular one compared with the others. I just want to see which one I want to use. But I really get lonely without Luigi. I really get very sad and depressed. And it really hurts to be away from someone you really, really care about, that you love. I actually think I might tilt this on an angle, to be honest, folks. But basically I get really lonely, and I just can't seem to get anywhere with the TV channels to get them to air my material. They don't seem to care. They don't seem to have any concept of care. They don't care. I get that nasty feeling. But if I can become rich, I will want to pay off the taxpayer. That's what I'd like to do. One day they'll have technology to fix the brain damage, and maybe one day I can become CEO of a future photocopier company, and I can build the best copier systems the world has ever seen. That's my long-term goal. That's my end game, you could say. That'll be my end game, is to redesign the photocopier when they have the technology, folks. And I'll be ploughing money into all sorts of things: social, scientific, humanitarian, you name it. I want to be there with the money, because I really want to make a difference, folks. I wouldn't be the kind of person that would take wealth for granted, because I've never had much money, folks. Being disabled, not having a family that was very cashed up as well. So really I don't want to take riches for granted. I don't want to take being wealthy for granted and being mean and selfish about it. I want to make a difference. And I want to help others, and that people with disabilities can also benefit from what I do. So, I really want to make a difference. I don't want to be on Centrelink. I really wish I could break free and just earn all this money from my work and make something of it. Anyway, this looks interesting. I didn't want that blank bit there, that envelope, that little bit there, this piece. Oh, sorry, I didn't want that there, but it actually looks like it does go reasonably well with the rest of this design. But I really wish I could be with my partner Luigi and get in touch with him. Anyway, that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we now call this demo quits.